Have you ever wondered why some people love spicy food even when it feels like their mouth is on fire? Most of us avoid pain, yet millions of people actively chase it. Hot sauces, chili peppers, curry some people can't get enough. Why do humans enjoy this strange mix of pain and pleasure? Today, we are going to explore the science behind why we love spicy food. And make sure you watch till the end, because I'm going to share a shocking fact about spicy food that very few people know, and it might surprise you. Spicy food is not just about flavor. Its story goes back thousands of years. Long before restaurants and fast food, humans discovered spices. They used them for two main reasons. First, to make food taste better. Imagine eating plain meat or rice every day. Boring, right? Spices added excitement to food. Second, and even more important, spices helped people survive. In hot climates, food spoiled quickly. Meat and vegetables could grow bacteria and make people sick. Spices like chili, garlic, and black pepper slowed this process. Eating spicy food wasn't just fun, it was smart. It kept people safe and healthy. The use of spices spread across the world. In Asia, India, and China, spicy dishes became central to the culture. In Mexico and the Caribbean, chilies became a daily part of meals. Even in Europe, spices like black pepper were highly valuable. People traveled for them, traded them, and prized them like gold. Spicy food was never just about heat. It was a symbol of culture, adventure, and survival. Some scientists believe that people in hot climates developed a taste for spicy food because of its effects on the body. Eating chili can make you sweat, and sweating cools the body down. So, in a hot, sunny country, adding spice to your meal might actually help you feel better. Over centuries, what started as a survival trick became a source of joy. Generations learned to crave the heat. That burning feeling became something to enjoy. But here's the most interesting part. Spicy food is not just about culture or history, it is about the brain. When you bite into something spicy, your brain reacts. It senses pain. And then, strangely, it rewards you with pleasure. Your body releases chemicals called endorphins. They are the same chemicals that runners get after a long run. They make you feel happy, even a little high. That is why people keep coming back for more heat, even if it hurts at first. Spicy food also connects people around the world. Families, friends, and communities share spicy meals. Festivals, street food, and special dishes bring people together. That pain-pleasure experience becomes a shared memory. And the more you eat, the more your body adapts. Your tolerance grows. Suddenly, a chili that once burned your mouth feels mild. Your brain starts chasing bigger and hotter experiences. So, the love for spice is more than just taste. It is history, culture, survival, brain science, and even social connection. And by the end of this video, you will discover a spicy fact that will change the way you look at your favorite hot sauce forever. They didn't just add flavor, they changed the way people lived. Thousands of years ago, humans were hunters and gatherers. They had no refrigerators, no freezers, and no way to store food safely for long periods. Food spoiled fast, especially in warm regions. Bacteria and germs could make people very sick. But certain spices acted like natural preservatives. Chili peppers, garlic, ginger, and black pepper slowed bacteria growth. People learned quickly spicy food could save your life. Spices also made food exciting. Imagine eating the same plain meat every day. Tiring, right? Adding spice created a thrill. The heat made each bite intense. Early humans were discovering something surprising. Pain from spice could feel good. It gave their meals a rush. Over time, this became more than survival, it became pleasure. Different regions of the world discovered spices in their own ways. In Asia, India, and China, spices were part of daily life for thousands of years. Curries, stir-fries, and stews often used chili, ginger, and garlic. These spices weren't just about flavor, they were medicine too. People believed spices could cure illnesses, improve digestion, and even boost energy. In Mexico and Central America, chili peppers were sacred. Ancient civilizations like the Aztecs and Mayans used chili in rituals and daily meals. Spices were everywhere, from kitchens to temples. Spices also traveled the world through trade. Traders crossed deserts, mountains, and oceans to bring back precious peppers, cinnamon, and black pepper. In Europe, spices were rare and expensive. They were worth more than gold in some places. Kings and wealthy families used them to show power. Over time, trade spread spices to new regions, creating global spice cultures. Today, we might take them for granted, but in the past, they shaped the world. There's another reason hot climates favored spicy food. Eating spicy food makes you sweat. Sweating cools your body naturally. In hot regions, a spicy meal could actually make you feel more comfortable. Over generations, people in these regions developed a love for heat. They built their diets around it. What started as survival became tradition, and then culture. Families passed spicy recipes down through generations. Children grew up loving the heat. It became part of identity, not just taste. Spices were not just food, they were science, medicine, and culture rolled into one. People learned that spice could protect the body, excite the senses, and even bring communities together. Festivals, markets, and kitchens thrived on this love for spice. Over time, humanity discovered a strange truth. We can enjoy things that hurt us. And that craving for spice spread across continents, shaping cuisines everywhere. The love for spicy food is older than any restaurant, any hot sauce, or any modern trend. It is ancient. It is survival. It is culture. And it is pleasure. But the real magic comes when we look at what happens inside our brains when we eat spicy food. That is where history meets science, and where humans learned that pain can turn into pleasure. Now that we understand how humans came to love spicy food, the next question is simple. What actually makes food spicy? Why does your mouth burn when you eat chili peppers, hot sauce, or curry? The answer lies in a chemical called capsaicin. Capsaicin is the main compound in chili peppers that gives them heat. It's not actually hot in temperature. A chili pepper at room temperature is just that, room temperature. The heat you feel is your body reacting to capsaicin. Capsaicin tricks your brain. When you bite into a chili, it binds two receptors in your mouth called TRPV1 receptors. These receptors are meant to sense heat and pain. They tell your brain, warning, something is burning. That is why spicy food feels like fire in your mouth, even though it's physically not hot. It's a clever little trick of nature. Your brain thinks it is in danger, and your body reacts as if it's being burned. This is also why spicy food makes you sweat, your nose run, and sometimes even makes your eyes water. Your body is trying to cool down, thinking it is under heat stress. Your heart rate might go up. Some people even feel a slight adrenaline rush. All of this happens because of capsaicin. And here is the surprising part. Our brains don't just register the pain, they also respond with pleasure. When your brain senses this pain, it releases endorphins. Endorphins are natural chemicals that relieve pain and give a sense of happiness. They are the same chemicals runners feel after a long jog, sometimes called a runner's high. So, when you eat spicy food, your brain is essentially tricked into giving you a reward. You feel pain, and then you feel pleasure. This is why people keep coming back for more heat, even if it hurts at first. The intensity of the heat in peppers can be measured with the Scoville scale. Developed in 1912, the Scoville scale ranks peppers from mild to extreme. A bell pepper scores 0. But capsaicin does more than just create heat. It can also change your tolerance over time. The more spicy food you eat, the more your TRPV1 receptors adapt. This is why someone who struggles with a mild chili at first can later enjoy the hottest sauces with ease. Your body learns, your brain adapts, and your taste for spice grows. That is why people say, once you start eating spicy food, you can't stop. It's a mix of biology, adaptation, and a little bit of addiction. Interestingly, capsaicin also has health benefits. Studies show it can boost metabolism, help digestion, and even reduce inflammation. That is part of why cultures in hot regions not only enjoyed the taste, but believed in the medicinal power of spices. Heat and health went hand in hand. Ancient civilizations may not have known the science, but they understood the effect. Spicy food kept them alert, active, and sometimes healthier than those who avoided spice. The science of spice explains so much about human behavior. It explains why people chase hot sauces, why spicy food challenges exist, and why some people crave peppers more than chocolate or candy. It is a clever trick of nature. Capsaicin gives pain, but it also gives pleasure. And this simple chemical is behind the thrilling experience that makes eating spicy food so addictive. So next time you take a bite of something fiery, remember, it's not just heat. Your body is reacting to a chemical. Your brain is playing a clever game with you. And every tingle, every burn, and every drop of sweat is part of a reward system that humans have been chasing for thousands of years. The story of capsaicin is the story of why spice is both feared and loved, and why people will go to extreme lengths to taste more of it. So why do people actually enjoy spicy food even though it hurts? It seems strange, right? Pain is supposed to be something we avoid. But when it comes to chili peppers and hot sauce, many people actively seek it out. The secret lies in the way our bodies and brains respond to spice. When you eat something spicy, your mouth sends a signal to your brain. It says, alert, danger, heat. That's because of the TRPV1 receptors in your mouth. They detect the chemical capsaicin, which tricks your brain into thinking your mouth is burning. Your body reacts as if it is in pain. You might sweat, your heart rate may rise, and your lips might tingle or burn. All of this is real physical stress. Here's the surprising part. Even though your brain senses pain, it also releases endorphins. Endorphins are natural painkillers. They reduce the feeling of pain and give you a rush of pleasure. This is the same chemical that athletes feel during a runner's high. So, when you bite into a hot chili, your body is doing two things at once. It senses danger, and it rewards you for facing it. This combination of pain and pleasure is addictive. The first bite might hurt. Your tongue might scream. But soon the burn fades, and you feel a warm, happy sensation. Some people even describe it as exciting, thrilling, or fun. Your brain starts to crave that sensation. It's like a small adventure in every bite. The hotter the food, the bigger the thrill. This is why spicy food is more than just taste. It is an experience. Humans love challenges. We enjoy activities that test us, like climbing, running, or riding roller coasters. Eating spicy food is similar. It is a safe way to experience danger. Your brain reacts to the burn, but you are not actually in real danger. That balance of risk and reward is what makes spice so addictive. Interestingly, this pain-pleasure connection is also social. People share spicy meals at festivals, parties, and gatherings. Eating spicy food together creates a shared experience. Laughing, sweating, and even crying over heat makes meals memorable. The pain turns into pleasure, not just individually, but collectively. That is why spicy food often plays a central role in celebrations and bonding. Over time, your body can adapt to spice. TRPV1 receptors become less sensitive, and what once burned intensely now feels mild. This is why some people can handle extremely hot peppers that would leave others in tears. Your brain remembers the pleasure, and your body adjusts. That's why some people chase hotter and hotter foods. They are looking for the next rush, the next reward, the next endorphin spike. Spicy food is also linked to dopamine, the chemical that controls motivation and reward. Dopamine makes you want to repeat enjoyable experiences. So every time you eat something hot and survive the burn, your brain reinforces that behavior. Over time, eating spicy food becomes a habit, a craving, even a passion. The pain-pleasure connection explains a lot about human behavior. It explains why people queue for spicy challenges, why some seek the hottest sauces in the world, and why spicy food lovers feel proud of their tolerance. It is not just taste. It is biology, psychology, and even culture rolled into one. So, next time you feel the burn from a chili, remember this. Your body is tricking you, your brain is rewarding you, and every drop of sweat is part of a thrilling, pleasurable experience that humans have been enjoying for thousands of years. Pain and pleasure